Hi, in today's lecture we will be working only in the command window and I will do 5 operation in this video. First of all, I will do arithmetic operation. Second, I will tell you some built-in mathematic function. Third, the elementary mathematic function. Fourth, the trigonometric function. And fifth, rounding of these functions. So let's get started. Arithmetic operators, all you know about that. So I don't think there is any need to tell about them. Simply I will write it as x is equal to 5, first variable I have defined, y is equal to 3, I have defined the second variable. Now arithmetic operation, first operation is the addition operation, x plus y, that will give me 8. This is the answer. Now instead of using small x, if I will be using capital X, it will show that the function is undefined or the variable is undefined. It means you can use small x as well as capital X as two different variables. Okay, so that's the edge of MATLAB. Now let's quickly do subtraction. You can use the minus sign. For multiplication you use the asterisk sign. Okay, x into y, and it will give 5 3 15. Okay, now for division you can use left division as well as right division. If you use right division, the numerator will be x. Numerator, for example, right division is like this, x upon y, it will give 1.66, that is x in the numerator and y in the denominator. Now if you want to use it as a left division, now for left division, y will become the denominator and x will become the numerator. This is all. For exponential you can use x exponential y, and it will give you the power 1 10 to the power 25. This was all about the arithmetic operation. Secondly, let's go to the built-in mathematic function. So built-in mathematic function are those functions which are already in the MATLAB structure. Okay. Pi. You know that pi. What is pi? Pi means 1.80, 3.14. Okay. So this is the value of pi. So this function is already built in MATLAB. Square root. SQRT. So this is the formula of square root. You can use the square root of 64, for example, if you want to find. You can simply find it, hitting enter, and it will give you 8. So this square root, pi, these are built-in mathematical functions. Okay, there are a lot of other mathematical functions which are built in. So I will be covering them in the elementary mathematical functions. Square root function has been done. Third part is the elementary mathematical function, in which I will be telling you about the sine, cosine, tan, cot, tan. Sine, cosine, tan, cot are trigonometric functions. They are also run here. I would have been telling it later, but let me tell you now. So sine of x, x is the variable which we have defined earlier. It has been stored in the workspace, that's why it's visible here. And I haven't cleared the command window. For example, if I will clear the command window and then find sine of x, then we'll give an error. So this is error. Now I have to define x again. X is equal to 9, suppose, and then you find sine of x, and it will give us the value of x at the value 9. Value of sine at x is equal to 9, 0.41. Okay. Other mathematical functions are exponential, exp. Use exponential x. Undefined function, sorry, sp, sxp. I got it, xxp. It's exp. When I hit enter, it gives the value of this. Value is exponential value of x. Then you can use factorial of x. That will give the factorial value. Now suppose we have a value which is in points. That is 3.475. This is our value. Suppose a is equal to 4.76. 756. Suppose a is equal to 4.565 is our value. Now we want to round it to the nearest integer. Okay. So there are different type of command which we can use here. First of all, let's use the round command. Round of a will give us to the nearest integer. That is, it was 4.56. That is, it was approaching toward 5, so it gave 5. Now let's go to there is another command which is called fix command. Let's do that, and let's see it. Fix command will take it toward the lower portion, that is toward 4. Okay. Other commands are cl, seal, and serially it will also take you to the upper valley. There is one another command, that is floor. Okay, sine command is also used for sine functions. For example, if it's greater than 0, then if it's greater than 1, or it returns 0, and if it is less than 1, then return something else, like that. So this is all. Now let us find that. Now let us do a simple example of log of cos of x by 2 square. So cos of x by 2, cos of x by 2 square. We want to do this. Okay, so it is, so this is the answer about this. One thing you have to remember here is that whenever you are using these functions, you may never forget this parentheses. These small parentheses are really important in MATLAB. If you miss one among them, your code will not run. And for long lengths of codes, there are lot heck of problem will arise. So do one thing that do take in mind that you use these functions correctly, and similarly you can solve any function. So that was all about the command window. In the next video I will be taking you toward the editor section and will be telling you how to write programs and how to input data, how to write program, run them in the command window, and how to input data from here and take output here. So that's all. Thanks for watching, and if you like my video, please do subscribe to this, and